DreAllDay.com.
Good, everybody. Dre Baldwin, DreAllDay.com. I want to talk to y'all about a statement that I'm sure y'all have heard before, which is how you do anything is how you do everything. Everybody's heard that before, right? You ever heard somebody say this person has a one-track mind? They only think about one thing. I want y'all to understand something. All of us have one-track minds. All of us can only think about one thing at a time. We can only focus on one thing at a time. And what you got to understand about focus is the deeper your focus goes, the better you'll do at whatever you're paying attention to. Meaning, if I was to focus on, let's say, driving this car on the road right now, if I was to only focus on that, I would drive probably better than if I was recording this video and driving. I mean, a raw example, but you understand what I'm saying. Let's give a different example. Let's say I was running my own business and I was trying to become a basketball player at the same time. That's a better example. If I was to focus on one or the other, like just on basketball or just on running my business, I would do either one a whole lot better than if I was segmenting my focus. Like, even if I'm saying, all right, for 4 hours a day, I'm gonna run my business, then for 4 hours, I'm gonna be a basketball player. I would be a much better basketball player and or entrepreneur if I just chose one and just only did that thing. You understand what I'm saying? And the longer that I can maintain the focus, this is the point. The longer I can maintain the focus. So if I was to just focus on running my business for the next 2 years and not do anything, I would get more results than if I was to only focus on running my business for the next 2 months and not do anything. The longer you focus on something, the deeper the focus goes and the better we perform as humans, because that's just the way that we are. That's just the way that we're engineered as human beings. I'm telling you all that to tell you this. All of us have things that we like doing, right? All y'all got stuff that you like doing. There's something that you like doing that's properly related to this video. That's why you're watching it. Maybe it's playing sports. Maybe it's running your business. Maybe it's motivating other people. And you take the shit that I say and go say it to somebody else like you made it up. Listen, I know who y'all are. But anyway, y'all understand what I'm saying. You got some things that you like doing, and you also probably have some things that you don't really like doing. Like right now, I'm going to the dentist. I don't like going to the dentist, but I'm going. But even a better example, let's say if you're in school or you live with your parents and your parents give you chores, or they got certain rules that you had to follow. You don't really like the rules, but you got to follow the rules because, I mean, you know the situation is their house. They call the shots. Whatever they say, that's what it's going to be. So you got things that you don't like and you have things that you do like. And I'm telling you this. The reason I brought up the one-track mind thing, the fact that we can only focus on one thing at a time, is this. Whatever way you're going to approach something, how you do anything, how you do everything, whatever way you're going to approach anything, you need to get clear with yourself on what the program is. You need to get clear in your mind, with yourself, what is my program? See, understand that if you have multiple programs, like, okay, when I'm doing this thing that I don't really like going to school, I'm a half-ass it, but then I do this thing that I like playing basketball. I'm going to go hard and I'm going to be serious and I'm going to be focused and disciplined and all of that. Your mind is confused. You're confusing your mind because your mind has two different programs. Now your mind has to decide, okay, am I on this program? Am I on that program? Am I going to do it this way or am I going to do it that way? You got to get clear on what program you're on. Are you on the half-ass program, or are you on the I'm going hard, I'm focused, I'm going to do everything I got to do program? You got to decide which program you're on and stop giving your mind conflicting pieces of information. Now, some people may think, right, you may be thinking right now, well, what does that mean? Does that mean, like, because when you play basketball, maybe you get aggressive and you go hard and you're real energetic, but then when you're at school, you know, you can't be aggressive and go hard. I mean, all you're doing is sitting there listening to the teacher talk. I don't mean it that way. I don't mean the things that you physically do or not do. What I mean is, how are you approaching it mentally? Are you approaching this like, I'm fully focused, I'm all in, I'm gonna get as much as I can out of this hour that I have here? Do you take that same mentality that you have when you go to the basketball court? Do you bring it to the classroom? Do you bring it to your job? Do you bring it to your relationships? Do you bring it to dealing with your parents? Do you bring it to dealing with your kids? For those of you who are parents, what is the program? If you have different programs, meaning you're kind of not all the way in on one thing that you have to do but maybe you don't like, but you are all the way in on another thing that you really like, you don't have to do it but you choose to do it, your mind's confused, you're not fully focused on anything for a long enough period to go as deep as you possibly can in it, which is why you're not getting the results that you want. See, that's the key right there. Everybody catch what I just said? Let me say that one more time. If you're not on one program, meaning you don't approach everything you do with the same mentality as you do something that you actually like, because you probably have things you don't like and you don't approach them with the same mentality. If you're doing that, you're segmenting your focus. You're giving your mind multiple programs. Your mind has to remember which program to do at what time. Therefore, your mind never gets to focus deeply enough on any one thing, any one program for long enough for you to get the kind of results you really want to get out of it. This is why you keep running into problems. This is why you feel like you're doing everything right. You feel like you're fully dedicated and focused and committed to the thing that you like, but because you can't stay on that program with the rest of the 24 hours in your day, your mind doesn't get to focus on it deeply enough for long enough, therefore you're not getting the result. Then you see somebody else getting the result. You wonder why they're getting the result, because they're on one program. That person's on one program all day, or they've been on that one program longer than you, deeper than you, more focused than you. And really, this video is not about another person. It's really about what you're doing. It's not about comparing yourself to what somebody else is doing. So don't tell me what you see this other guy, this other girl. That doesn't matter. That's not important. We can't control other people. What you can control is you. And what you need to take from this video is that you got to figure out what your program is going to be. What am I about? How deeply am I committed to being about this? And how am I going to apply this? How am I going to apply this to every area of my life, even the stuff that I don't really enjoy? See, that's the key. If you can start to get that program on the stuff you don't really like and bring it to your entire life, you'll realize dramatically this will be an amazing thing that's going to happen. You're going to start getting even more results in the stuff that you do like, simply because you stopped confusing your mind by giving it all these different things to remember and said, all right, this is the one thing we're doing. Let's just do this. Let's go. Everybody understand that? If you don't, listen to this video again, watch it again, because I explained it very clearly. Leave a comment. You got any questions, opinions, concerns about this or any other area I haven't addressed when it comes to the mental game of sports and life. My name's Dre All Day. For those who don't know me, welcome. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. Work on your game. DreAllDay.com.